Hey, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to our beautiful power. Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, Rakakadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that continue to well, the true leaders of Israel. Shalom to the sincere brethren around the world preaching the word in truth and sincerity. Shalom to the Aqua, the sincere sisters that's out there actually putting an effort to please Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, okay, and obeying their husbands, okay, if they have one. Shalom to the speckled brethren, Salaki, speckled brethren too. Okay, you may look like the other nations, but your sea line indeed goes by to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Okay, shalom to you, brethren. Okay, because this is a spiritual thing. This is not a color thing. Everything goes back to the spirit. Okay, that's why the scriptures say, "Try the spirit by the spirit." To basically see if they're, either the son of God or are the wicked, or just the son of man. Okay, and what I mean by that, basically, like I just said, we try the spirit to see if it's Israelite or not. Okay, it's a spiritual thing. Okay, but anyways, though, I want to get a lesson in, on this article I've been meditating on for honestly a while. So I'm gonna read a little bit of this article, and I'm gonna read something with the order of chaos. Okay, I'm gonna read some of that and get some scriptures. And see what the Lord bless me with to say. Okay, and Lord willing, to be edifying. All right, you know. Um, so let's get straight to the article. Okay, the article reads, "Hello, Project Icebreaker. Goodbye, financial freedom." Okay, so before I even read it, basically I'm gonna get into, what they gonna push in the future, shit, what they pushing right now. Okay, but when it hits fully, they gonna use certain things around the world, uh, and they they on both sides. They controlling both sides to the spirit party about Shemal Shai. What I mean is the bad and the good, the so-called bad, so-called good, or whatever. Okay, what's going on in the world, the CV, the C hip thing going around. All these you know pandemics. They're gonna use that to basically like lock in the money. Okay, use that to have more, be more, have more control over people's privacy. Okay, and using it. Give me 1 second. This is the second time this happened while I did the video. Just make sure my video's still going. Bear with me. Okay. Back to what I was saying. They gonna use all that stuff they've been doing behind closed doors, pulling the strings of themselves, but they're gonna use that as an excuse to have full control of your money and what you're doing. Okay, and if you don't cooperate and go with their basically follow them, okay, and trust in them, basically that's what go down to. They're gonna just cut you off, basically. But let's get to the article. Let's get to the article. But that's basically what you know that's basically what I was getting from the article. So I'm gonna just read it. I'm gonna put it down the link in description. Okay, I'm gonna read some of it and then go to the order of chaos, and then I'm gonna get some scriptures. So just excuse me. Let's get straight to it. Hello, Project Icebreaker. Goodbye, financial freedom. Okay, and when I was looking at Project Icebreaker, I'm gonna get the key word. 'Cause I can't think of it right now. Um, architecture. That's what it is. Okay, architecture. Okay, the project icebreaker is basically they trying to set up a new architecture. Okay, so that basically goes into you know I want to get the definition because it will explain better than I could say it. Basically it's like a blueprint. They trying to set something up. Okay, but let's get this word architecture. The art or science of building, specifically the art or practice of designing a building structure and especially habitable ones. Okay, so the point is, they building and designing something. Okay, they're building and designing some new thing. All right, That's the key word with architecture. Okay, and then with the architecture, they're basically building a they're doing new experiences. Okay, so let me see with the banks. All right, because this is clearly talking about the banks. All right, I'm not gonna read this one, but they're setting something up with the banks. Okay, going back to what I'm saying, having full control of the money. Okay, trying to see um how they can have full control without basically having an excuse to do it. Okay, but let's get straight into it. Slakia for talking so much. This is Hello Project Icebreaker. Goodbye Financial Freedom, and it came out Monday, May 8th, 2023, by news editors. Y'all can read all that right there, but this is from Natural News. Um, Defending Health, Life, and Liberty. Okay, I'll have this on the link in the description. But let's read a little bit. Natural News. There has been extensive discussion in the past couple of years within alternative media circles about the dangers of central bank digital central bank digital currency CBDCs. Okay, central bank digital currencies. So this all goes back to the banks, man. And they trying to have one, just one bank. Everybody got to go to. All right. Um, have that perfect full control. But let's continue. A currency framework very similar to blockchain based products like Bitcoin, but directly controlled by central bankers. Okay, so basically what I was trying to say. Article by Brandon Smith republished from richgold.com. CBDC central bank. I mean, central. Sorry, I came in. He switched it up. He said CBD. He said CDB, but it's the same thing. Central bank digital currency. So central digital bank currency. Salakia. Okay, he switched it up on me. But let's continue. CDBCs, okay, central digital bank currencies, are a threat that some analysts, including myself, have been writing about for more than a decade. So it's good to finally see the issues being addressed more in the mainstream. Yes, Esau always try to hide the truth. And what makes it so plain that it is the truth. Okay, and so beautiful. I say beautiful because he's a fool, and I say he's a fool because him hiding it so much. So-called conspiracy theorists. He calls us that, okay, or whatever. You know, you know, it must mean it's true because they always trying to hide it. They don't try to hide folly. Okay, you know, what does scripture say? Folly is in great dignity. I don't think it says folly, but this place wickedness is in great dignity, man. Okay, but when it comes down to the truth and trying to better someone, try to put someone on game from his wicked ways, he's trying to hide it. Okay, he's trying to hide it. Okay, and this talks about the mRNA too, and I did a lesson on that. I think like a year ago. Basically that that thing was there's an article. I don't know where that article is at now, but basically that thing they took that video down actually too that I did on that that thing that I'm speaking on right now. People could look it up. It was it was deleting people, man. Like, man, it was horrible. Okay, but let's continue. Um, the Orwellian nature of CBDCs cannot be overstated, Slakia. In a cashless society, people would be dependent on digital products for exchanging goods and labor. And this would, of course, mean the end of all privacy and trade. See, going to the word, that privacy. Okay, they're doing all this because they want full control. They're trying to play God. They don't want you having no type of privacy. They're gonna use the excuse for crime too. So there's too much crime. We're doing this to cut the crime. Whatever. I could see that, man. Through the spirit part about Shemal Shai. Okay, and I know brothers can see that too. They're gonna use excuses like that, crime. Okay, so they're gonna have full control of what you're doing to make sure you're not doing a crime or whatever. All right, even with people with no damn records, they're gonna do it to them too. Okay, even though that don't really make you who you are really because you have a record or not, but that's just a point. They're gonna use stuff as a excuse to be all up in your privacy, man. Okay, and that's fucking weird, man. That's wicked. Um, would of course mean the end of all privacy trades. Basically, everything you buy or sell or work for in your life will be recorded, and this lack of anonymity could easily be used to strife your freedoms. Yep, yep, yep. This is exactly. I'm gonna just continue because it's saying exactly what it is, man. Okay, everything this person is saying is accurate, man. Okay, that's why we need. That's why you need to just lean on Yahweh Shem Shai, man. Okay, the true power, the true God, man. That's not trying to do you dirty, because this man Esau is trying to do you dirty. Okay, he's coming. I'm gonna get. Actually, I'm gonna just continue. I'm gonna get the scriptures, man. Okay, I don't even want to speak too much. For example, say you like to eat steak regularly, but the green government decides to list red meat as a health risk and a climate change risk due to carbon emission from cows. They need to they doing all this stuff with food. They need to they ain't gonna do it. But my point is, they need to be like that with pork. Don't eat pork. If you eat this pork, you're gonna get judged. Because it's off. They ain't gonna do it. But the way they are with this meat, red meat, they're gonna do all this, uh, 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 basically gonna fuck with your credit type shit because of this stuff. You're gonna get taxed and stuff like that because you eat red meat over, regular, just meat or whatever. Okay, it says due to carbon emission from cows. Oh man. But I'm gonna just continue. They determined by your purchase history, which they now have full access to, that you have contributed, contribute, it's like it, more carbon pollution than most people by eating red meat often. Oh shit, this is hilarious. They declare that you must pay a radioactive carbon tax on your past purchase of red meat. Not only that, but your insurance company sends you a letter indicating that you are now a risk and they cut off your health coverage. Yeah, so basically they're gonna use all this stuff to either see who gonna obey, okay? This all goes down to the see hit at the end of the day. Okay? So they're gonna see who's gonna fully obey, okay? Um There's a show on Black Mirror too that goes into the credit. I can't remember the episode name right now, but it goes to the credit. You got to be so fake to get your credit up, okay? But that's other thing. It ties in, but that's a good show to watch. Basically, I'm trying to say, okay, it's gonna show you how they want people to be, okay, ultimately full control. All right, but back to what I was saying. Yeah, if you don't obey, if you don't pay the tax or whatever with the red meat, or you like, man, what the hell, that's some bullshit. You kind of against it. You get mad or whatever. They gonna know you could. They gonna know you mad, and they're gonna cut off your benefits, cut off everything. You got money in the bank. You've been working hard or whatever. If you don't obey, they're gonna cut it off. Okay, any slight little basically disagreement with them, man. That's what it all comes down to, man. That's why you need to lean on your how about Shemal Shai, because the only way you're gonna be protected in that day, the only way you're gonna be really be able to be off the grid and still be protected, the only way is your how about Shemal Shai. You're not gonna be off the grid being a mighty man, guns blazing, uh, uh, uh just thinking got it on your own. No, you need to go to and lean on your how about Shemal Shai. You need him to guide you, man. But let me continue. Other products you might consume and services you use can be tracked to create a physiological profile on you, man, which could then become a factor in determining your social credit score as they do often in China. So I'm gonna just see, this goes into the mRNA booster. I mean, I feel like we could say now, but jump shot, okay. That goes into the argue. I can't even say that right. I know what it says, but basically it goes into what I was saying too. All right, if you didn't take it, all right, you could lose your job. Okay, they trying to keep track of every single thing. Okay. Um, let me see. But going back to right here, it says over products you might consume and services you use can be tracked to create a physical I can't. I just pronounced it. Physical physical. I can't even pronounce it right now. Salakia. Um, I can't. Basically, they're gonna profile on you. Salakia. I just pronounced it. You know these stupid brains. That's the other reason why we need Yahweh Shai, man. Which could then become a factor in determining your social credit score, as they do often in China. So it's going they're gonna have full control. That's all it comes down to. Okay, so I'm gonna read this order out of chaos and then get some scripts and close out. Because this is all true information, man. I don't give a fuck what anybody say. All this information right here, I'm not saying it. Oh, 'cause I'm reading it. I'm telling it. No, this is real because all this stuff it ties into prophecy, man. And what I mean by that, it ties into the ways of Esau, man. This is what Esau's goal is, man. If you read between the lines, so this is order out of chaos, chaos, the motto of the 33rd degree of Freemasonry. This is the age of information overload. For the few who learn of the lies of the highly controlled mainstream media, they find nearly endless possibilities when there is only one truth. Let's read that again. For the few who learn of lies, Slakia, for the few who learn of the lies of the highly controlled mainstream media, okay, they finally, Slakia, they find nearly endless possibilities when there is only one truth. Okay, don't let that go over your head. All right, but let's continue. I don't want to ramble too much. I want to get these scriptures. I don't want this video being too long. It's already 17 minutes in. I didn't get no script, so I'm gonna just continue. Okay, those who are in control are masters of manipulations. Okay, Esau, Edom, the elites. All right, they know that if one is led down the wrong path, it may be a while or perhaps never that they realize it. See, that's why these people are so retarded and so stupid. They've been led down the wrong path their whole damn life. Okay, and the Lord not dealing with them at that. You know, uh, is right in front of their face. The problem is right in front of their face. Esau tells them, they so reckless now. Esau would let them know, okay, and they still don't believe it. Oh nah, that ain't gonna happen in my lifetime. Oh nah, that can't be true. It's too evil. It's too wicked. These fucking stupid ass people. You know. But let's continue. Chaos makes it more difficult to find the correct path. But hey, if it was possible, they would deceive the elect. But it said if it was possible. Lord's willing. Okay, I'm one of the men. All right, um you can't stir away the elect from the correct path, man. Through the spirit and prayer about Shemal Shai. Chaos makes it more difficult, and you gotta believe that, man. You gotta truly believe that. All right, and I say that to myself first and foremost. Chaos makes it more difficult to find the correct path. In this context, chaos can mean an overwhelming amount of possibilities and difficulty and discernment. Often, the correct path is one that they do not even present. Man, that's why they hide brothers' videos, because through the spirit and prayer about Shemal Shai, the brothers that's teaching the truth 100% are leading brothers the correct path 100% through the spirit and prayer about Shemal Shai, because we just a mouthpiece, man, and they know that. That's why they have folly out there going so crazy. You can look up pleasure. I'm gonna say pleasures everywhere. There's pleasure everywhere. That's why they promote pleasure, 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 because it leads you to the wrong way, leads you to the wrong path. And why I say that, because you're just in your flesh with that, man. And you being your flesh, you're honestly just walking blind. Okay. Um, the secret society benefit from creating as many possibilities as they deem worthy their time and resources. They see through the chaos because they created. they let me just finish this. Many here are familiar with the Hegelian dialect that those in control employ. It is essentially the idea of controlling both sides, fooling those who are unaware of the conspiracy end. So controlling both sides. Okay, man, that's crazy, bro. That's the Republican and Democrats. Man, that's a good example. They say they so hard, they so against each other, but at the end of the day, they on the same agenda. 100%. They want the same agenda. What's the agenda? Having full control. Okay, killing population. All right. Um, and it goes all down to that C hip, man. All right, the MARK um of the beast, man. So let's get these scriptures real quick. I'm already 20 minutes in, so I don't want this video being too long. Hit these scriptures, okay? And then close out. Lord willing, the video is edifying, okay? Okay, this is First Thessalonians 5 and verse 3. Okay, uh, I'll start from the top. First Thessalonians 5 and verse 1. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. Verse 2. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. That's why we um I can't even think of it right now. What's the scripture? Second Esdras 9:1. That's why we measure time diligently in itself, man. Okay, because that shows us and let us know how close Yahweh Shem Shai is, man. Okay, basically being on our watch, being on point. But anyways, let's continue. Verse 3. For when they shall say, see, basically what I mean by that, break it down better. All the stuff I just read to your articles, we read that and that's how we know Yahweh Shai is very close, man. Okay, because evils is gonna grow. The deceiver and the deceived is everything gonna grow, man. Okay, that's control too. All right. But anyways, let's continue. For when they shall, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. Okay. But ye brethren are not in darkness that the day should overtake you as a thief. Okay. That's why we out here letting you know, don't let the day take you as a thief. Prepare for that day. Brace yourself. Okay, because it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. And that's gonna be the real test for us brethren, man. Okay. It says for when they shall say peace and safety. Yeah. They're gonna present the C hip as something that's good for your benefit, good for your health, good for your social life, good for your everything. But really it's the opposite of that, man. Okay? Sudden destructions with that, man. The Lord gonna kill you. You can't repent. You're gonna get judged if you take that. Okay? People gonna be marrying, giving into marriage just like this basically the days of Noah. Okay, on steroids, really. All right. You know, everything gonna be they gonna be thinking everything cool. All right, but sudden destruction gonna come, man. All right, chaos. If you got that C hip, you're not gonna be saved at that chaos, man. You're gonna be the fuel of fire. Okay, you know. But when that sudden destruction come for the hopeful elect, man, the believers, the ones that have been watching, they're gonna be prepared and honestly rejoicing, man. It's not gonna be easy. I'm not gonna sit here and say that they're gonna be easy, but they're gonna be rejoicing. Why? Why? Because this has to happen for our kingdom to come. We understand that, man. Okay, so that's why it's best to stay on your watch. Because when it happens, it says that travail upon a woman with child. When a woman gives labor, give birth, when she pushing that baby out, ain't no going back. She got to push that baby out. Okay, no matter how painful it is. Okay, but let's get my next script. I don't want to speak too much. You know. Okay, so this is Micah 2 and verse 1. And I'm going 10. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. Yes, Esau, Edom, man. Okay, they can't sleep. The scriptures say, unless they did mischief, man. They did something evil, man. So when they wake up, they planning on doing more evils. And who they planning on doing evils to, ultimately? You Israelites. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. That's why we telling y'all to wake the fuck up. Because this place is gonna pollute you. This place will pollute you. This place did pollute you. Okay? If you stay in the ways of this place, you're gonna get cleaned up. The Lord gonna clean up the pollution, man. You're gonna get cleaned up with it. Okay? Death if you trust in this man. Okay, it says, woe to them that devise iniquity. That's Esau. And woe goes into destruction and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. We all know about Job. Okay, The earth is given to the hand of the wicked. Okay, we all know about that. All right, it's given to the hand of the wicked, man. So this man's the wicked. Everything he presents, if he says it's something good, you better basically say the opposite, man. It's always the opposite with this man. Okay, he's trying to present something like it's good for you. Hey, it's a total opposite, man. I don't give a fuck how nice he is, how nice he's presenting it. But let me continue. Micah 2 and verse 10, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. This is not your rest, man, Jake. This is not your rest. All this control, all this stuff they trying to do, you think that's normal? You think that's true rest? You think that's peace? You think that's how to live? No, that's not how to live. Even the Lord not going to be doing us like that, man. And he's the Lord. That's Yahweh. Yahweh Bashim Yahshua, he can do whatever he want. But he ain't going to be doing it, no weirdo stuff like that. Our power is, it's beautiful, man. But this dude's a weirdo, man. Straight up, he's a weirdo. But anyways, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sword destruction. Okay, so that's plain right there. It's destroy you with sword destruction. If you lean onto it. At the end of the tunnel, like I say, the end of the tunnel is no good for this place. I don't give a fuck how many women, cars. I don't give a fuck how much you got. It's no good for this place, man. Okay. So let's get my see. I'm gonna close out. Lord willing, the video's edifying. I'm saying, get these few scriptures. This is Psalms 55 and verse 21. Verse 20, you can see that, but I'm gonna just go to verse 21. Basically, that goes into the covenant. I'm gonna say the Gadite brethren. The Gadite brethren, every covenant they made with them, they broke all of them. Okay, he doesn't keep nothing. All right, then put monkeypox in their blankets and stuff like that. This dude's the true devil, man. Okay, this man. I'm just continue. Psalms 55 verse 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter. Okay, like I was saying, I was continue. Let me just continue. I don't want to speak too much, but war was in his heart. His words were smoother than oil, yet were they drawn swords. The sea hip. Okay, I mean not the sea hip. The juicy juice. They saying it's gonna help you. It's gonna benefit you. You don't even need it no more. You don't need it no more. Uh uh um Fucci, Dr. Fucci, whatever his fucking name is. He's admitting, it was is hurting people, it's deleting people. Okay. See, it's funny, man. It's funny because that just shows who didn't truly believe, man. All right. But going back to Esau, they present everything, it's for your benefits, for your good, it's for the good of the society, it help the society, help the world. But really he's just trying to have full control at the end of the day and you know, honestly just be a damn devil. The last script, I believe the article, the stuff I read was edifying. So, Lord willing, of course. But let's get my last script and just close out. What script was it? Yeah, Romans. Yep. This is Romans 3. This is Romans 3 and verse 3, and it reads, "For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of God, Yahweh Shemel Shai, without effect?" That's a question mark. Let's check it out. Verse 4, God forbid. Yea, yeah, nope. Everything the Lord says, everything that's written is gonna happen, man. Matthew 24, that's everybody. We all know about Matthew 24. It's the beginning of sorrows. Times like never before. Okay. And like I said before, I used to say this in the world. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I don't know why I said this shit. I don't know why. Not trying to sound all cool and like I'm on a level and shit, but I honestly felt like that though. But I used to say, it's gonna get worse before it get better. Yes, and it is, man. Going back to the articles and going back to the stuff I was reading, the Lord gonna test us, man. We're gonna be in that fire, so it's gonna get bad before it get better. But during that horrible time in the future, it's still beautiful because that's a translation. That's a transformation. That's gonna be our. We're gonna know that's the transfer of the worlds, man. Okay, we gonna rule after that, man. Okay, that's part of the plan. All right. So in the midst of that, that's gonna be a beautiful thing to think of, man. Getting closer to our kingdom. This is just transferred. This is what has to happen for us to transfer the world. Okay, what I mean by that, the rulership. Okay, that's how we're gonna transfer the rulership, man. getting tested, going through it, Jacob's trouble. And after Jacob's trouble come, Yahweh Shai come, destroy this place. Okay, and then we're gonna rule forever. Okay. But let's continue. God forbid, yea, let God, Yahweh Bashem Shai, be true, but every man a liar, as it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings, and mightest overcome when thou art judged. So the point was, hey, if people don't want to believe this stuff's gonna happen, people saying it's an article. I don't know what people think. They just talking. Y'all been saying this for years. Wooty wop whoop, whatever people want to say, man. Man, they don't understand the Lord. 1,000 years to the Lord is one day. That's major. Okay, we're not on the Lord time. We're not. I mean, we're not on our time. We're on the Lord's time. People get it twisted. They think, uh, um, I ain't gonna say that. I was gonna say it's my money and I need it now type shit. Thinking they just basically point is they think that shit has to come as soon as they want it to. Okay, no, it don't work like that, man. Just because it didn't come the way or the time you want it to, doesn't mean it's not gonna happen. Okay, just because you don't believe don't mean it's not gonna happen. All right, so that's why we out here, to tell brethren, sister, and get ready, man. Get ready for that battle. Get ready for that day. Okay, put on the full armor of Yahweh Shemel Shai. Keep it on, man. Okay, because don't let these people doubt, make you doubt, man. Fuck these people, man. The Lord's gonna judge this place, man. The Lord got a controversy with this place, man. A problem with this place, man. Okay, this shit is the worst time ever on the planet, worse than Sodom and Gomorrah. Okay, and the Lord destroyed that place, so why wouldn't He destroy this place, man? Okay, this place needs to be destroyed. People waking up with depression. You can't enjoy your family the correct way. But I don't want to be, rambling too much. I could speak brothers could speak on that too all day. So, Lord willing, this video is edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to our beautiful power, Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakadash, Brakati Yahweh, Brakati Yahweh Shai, Brakati Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that continue to rule well. Shalom to the speckled brethren, okay? Shalom to the brethren out there preaching, Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai and the downfall of Babylon the Great and truth and sincerity. Okay, shalom to the few sisters that's put in the effort. Okay, shalom to y'all. Peace and blessings to y'all family. Okay, just stay strong, stay vigilant. Okay, and be prepared for that time, man. No, but keep it positive. It's gonna be a beautiful time because it's gonna be the being the transfer of our kingdoms, man, of the kingdom, our kingdom. Okay, so with that, Lord willing, is edifying. Shalom.